In this video, we will expose some of those liars who they are getting high paid by Muslims just to speak the language of blah blah blah, trying to cover the truth. And we will show you the evidence proving that Israel is the land of the Jew. And how? Watch the video. But first, let us hear what this liar is saying.
Granted by whom?
Granted from Britain and other countries, granted us that.
But what right did Britain have to grant you somebody else's country?
Well, it's due because we lost 6 million people.
No. I'm not arguing about that. I'm going to come on to that. But what right did Britain have to grant you somebody else's country?
Let us show you how those people, they play games, especially if you don't have knowledge, like this poor young man trying to prove something. British did not grant the Jew anyone land, and they have no right to grant anyone land, because simply this is the land of the Jew and the Jew took it. And you are a filthy hypocrite. Go read all books around the world. Ask yourself a very simple question. If you know who is Jesus Christ was born from Arab? Filthy hypocrite liars. This is the land of the Jew. Jerusalem is a city built by the Jew, for the Jew. Filthy. And you know what? Let us assume that this filthy man, he don't accept the Bible. No problem. We will show proofs that Israel is the land of the Jew from the Quran. And then if we give him this answer, what he will say? He will shut up because he do not dare to attack the Quran. Can he say, who gave the right to Allah to grant the land to the Jew from the Palestinian? Can he say that? I challenge him. Let us show you from the Quran that Allah in the Quran granted the Jew the land of Israel. Before we show the proofs, we have to show you where our reference coming from. So nobody can say, oh, this is a fake website, this is a fake information. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. Anyway, and you will see in here that this is all the information in this website is done by the approved and the authority of Al-Azhar University, which is the highest authority of Islam in the world for education. So our sources, it's only what is accepted by Muslims. Now let us go to business. Chapter 5, verse number 21. O my people, go into the Holy Land, the purified Damascus, Palestine, and parts of Jordan, which Allah had ordained for you, which Allah has gifted to you, and made bequest your father Abraham. Turn not in a fight. Now, by the way, maybe somebody will say, oh, this is Allah speaking to the Arab. No, this is Moses now. He is telling the Jewish, his people, the order of Allah. And if you read more verses, you can see more. If you go to the verse number 22, you will see they said, oh Musa. Who is Musa? Musa is Moses, the prophet of the Jew. And you will see in here that, you know, the Jewish don't want to go and take it. It's Allah who is insisting. You know, they are scared even to go there. You know, there is people who they are very strong in there, and fighting them is not easy. No, Moses is guaranteed, and that's Allah will give you victory. It's Allah giving the land to the Jew and encouraging Musa to encourage his people to go and take it. And you will see something very important, which Allah has ordained for you. Do you see it? Who ordained the land for the Jew? It's Allah. And what Allah He want them to do? Take it and never leave it. Don't ever leave it. If you leave it, you are a loser. Go and fight to the end and keep it forever. George Galloway, who granted Allah the right to grant somebody else's land to the Jew. Isn't this what he was saying? How British government granted you a land? It's not there. Well, I challenge him to answer this question. Who granted Allah, if this is not the Jewish land, this is his word, George Galloway, this liar, who granted Allah to give somebody else land to the Jew? Why Allah saying go and kill the Palestinian? And this is in the Quran. And when the Jew do it, the Muslims complain, oh, simply because a Palestinian at that time, they were not Muslims. We can kill them, no problem. We can take their land, no problem. We can destroy them, no problem. We can rape their women, no problem. But today they are Muslims. Filthy, hypocrite, disgusting people who speak in public And this is why actually you see them in every Islamic TV. This is why Saddam Hussein, he paid this man a lot of money, and Qaddafi and all of them, because simply they pay for little dogs in Europe so they can park for the glory of those nation. And we are here to expose them. Now we will continue and show you more lies in this video.
Down the ages, in many European countries, including our own, they were subject to regular discrimination at best, and pogrom and murder at most. That's undoubtedly true. The one place in the entire world that Jews were neither discriminated against nor subject to pogrom was the Muslim world. In fact, so much.
What a filthy liar. What a filthy hypocrite. I spit on your face with my proofs and reference. This is how we spit, by the way. It's a high-tech way. We will go to the Quran again, and we will show you how those filthy liars, they try to fool us. All of you can go and search when the first time ever the Muslims get inside the Holy Land. First time ever Arab entered that land, it was in the 7th century under the Khalifa Umar ibn al-Khattab. Search for the Pact of Umar and you will see how filthy this Umar was. And as long he is talking about the only place in the world who did not discriminate the Jew, it was the Muslim land. They took their land, and what they did, read the Pact of Umar and you will see something you will not believe. Disgusting how they did treat them. They have to shave their heads in the front. Any Muslim can knock at your door, sleep in the bed with your wife anytime he wanted, 3 days or 3 nights. You cannot complain even. And not only that, if we go to the Quran, this is Ibn Kathir. This is chapter 9 verse number 9. Chapter 9 verse number 29. In here it says clearly that they have to be humiliated, and I will post those links next to my videos. But the most important, read with me please. وَهُمْ صَاغِرُونَ, and feel themselves subdued, disgraced, humiliated. Therefore Muslims are not allowed to honor the people of the Ummah. They are not allowed or even to elevate them above the Muslims, for they are miserable, disgraced, humiliated. And here, read with me. Abu Hurairah reported that the Prophet said, who said? The Prophet said, who said? The Prophet said. I'm repeating myself because some dummies, they are so slow. Don't initiate the salam to the Jewish and the Christians, and if you meet any of them in the road, force them to the most narrow alley. Guys, the only place which Jewish did not discriminate and the Christians, it was the land of Muslims. But if you see a Jew or a Christian in the street, spit in his face and force him to the most narrow alley. Do you know what does that mean? In old days, they used to have an open sewer line in the street. There is like a hole running around in the side of the street. So if you see a Jew or a Christian in the street, you push him in the sewer line. This is where he should walk, not in the street. You have to humiliate him. And this is why he's saying, this is why the leader Umar ibn al-Khattab, he ordered the Muslims to humiliate the Christian and the Jew wherever the Muslims they see them. I will post, it's too much to read, I will post it for you and you can read by yourself. So how this liar, he says that Muslims or Islamic land is the only land that did not discriminate the Jew. Filthy, hypocrite, disgusting people. And just at the end, no time left, what about Quran in Surah 5 verse number 60 saying that the Jewish are pigs and monkeys, they are apes and swine. Those are who they are, the Jew, and they are evil. This is why the Muslims, they consider themselves, when they kill a Jew, they are killing a pig. How many times you heard Muslims saying to someone as a Christian or a Jew, he's a pig? They don't say it for fun. They don't say it to insult. They believe in it. They believe that you are a pig. You are a monkey. Follow with me with the coming video and let us expose those filthy, hypocrite liars around the world.